And therefore, there is an option notice. While saying that so much of thing will be issued as per the calendar, this is the maturity, and 2,000 crores face value will be issued or 5,000 crores face value will be issued, they invite bids. The demand is in the form of bids by investors. The investors are banks, other financial companies, sometimes private companies, and individuals. And there is a process, there is a system. It's a very lengthy one. You can read it books or in one of the elections we will talk about. But the bids are given. What are the bids? The bids look like this. All the bids are taken and they are classified in the following form. Let's say they are announced 1,000 crore auction. All those who have bid, let's say it's a 5-year bond, and the bid is 7.00, 7.01, 7.05, 7.10, 7.15, then 7.20, 7.25. What is this? This is the rate. Somebody has bid 50 crores. That is, all those who are willing to buy these bonds at an interest rate of coupon of 7%, totaling 50. 7.01, 60, 7.05, 100, 7.10, 800, 7.15, 200, 7.20, 100, 250. We are clubbing all bids into intervals of categories by interest rate. Okay? Who will ask them to bid? No. Why are they bidding? Requirements. Requirements again two types. One requirement is for consumption. They have an SLR requirement or they have an investment requirement. They want to use it, etc. The other one is what is called speculative requirement. I'll buy it, I expect the price to go up, I will sell it. So we call it the investment horizon. If a person has an investment horizon of 5 years, we call it consumption. It is consumption, he gives it. But if the investment horizon is short term, he is using it, he wants to make money out of it, it is speculative. However, whatever is the investment horizon, whatever the reason, this is the demand. At 7.15 demand is 200, at 7.10 it is 800, at 7 it is 50. If you know how to read it, the Reserve Bank of India economists, the economic department in the Reserve Bank of India, watches, they get signals of demand. They get signals about how much extra money there is, surplus, liquidity, shortage of liquidity. You read all that in the newspaper. This is the only place there is data. Why? This is not an intention. This is hard fact. If I give this fellow 50 crores, he has to take it at 7.25. If I give this fellow, the example is this, he has to accept at 7% return. He cannot say, no, I will just try. It is not negotiation. It is like a bid that you see in movies. You say $10 million for a Picasso, you have to pay $10 million. If you don't pay, they take care of it. Here, if you wait and you don't buy that, your license is cancelled. There are a lot of things. So this is not correct line. This is not intention, but this definitely is the demand. They stand committed to buy this. And it's done very quickly. The bids are received by 2 o'clock, by evening the analysis is made. Now allot. Obviously this is the cheapest for the government of India. 50 crores is allotted. This is also allotted, which becomes 110 crores cumulative. This will also be allotted. It's 210 crores. Here, if you allot 800, it becomes 1010, which is more than. Let's make it a little more interesting. So it will be 260, which is 360. If I allot it, it will become. How much do I have to allot here? I have to allot 690. So all those who have bid here will get in the proportion of 690 by 8. This obviously is called partial allotment. So if you see if you go to RBI website and go to press releases, every day there is some announcement like this. They say that there was partial allotment at 7.1, cut-off at 7.1, partial allotment at 7.1, total bid of 14,060. Suppose the total bid is 11,460. What does it mean? Banks have so much money. The financial sector has so much money. They are not able to use it. They want to put the money in government of India bonds. So by definition or by practice, this is the one. Suppose these are the only bids. Then there's a problem. So the auction in effect, to sum it up, this is called the auction technique. There are problems with this. I'll tell you a few problems, but has been time tested for quite a few years now. It was introduced and it was tested and there was cartelization and it was broken and now it is very, very efficient. What economists call efficient price system. This is one place I have seen that there is a total efficient price system. People are bidding according to their requirements, according to their tension. This guy is very tense. He needs to have 50. Come what way you want 50. And this guy is quite less. The general feeling is 7.10. He says if I get 8, why not? I'll make some money from somewhere. So and the data that is made public is without name, but the Reserve Bank of India knows who is bidding, how much, what, there. So there's a lot of information that we got here. There was one problem with this. Why? You'll see when we do what is called bond pricing. These guys, the cutoff was 710. Now there is a problem from the Reserve Bank's point of view as a facilitator of this. At what rate to issue bonds? Bonds have interest rate written on it. Should we issue at 7, 701, 705, 710? No, that doesn't serve any purpose. The bonds are issued at the cutoff rate. If the bonds are issued at a cutoff rate, these guys have to book a loss. Interestingly, these guys buy the bonds at a loss. Why? Because you're getting 7. You're getting 710 here. These bonds, if on the day they are issued, if this guy had waited, he would have got 710. There are many speculators. May not be 710, 709. What does the speculator do? Buy it and sell it for a small profit quickly. Why? Because we don't know. Every day if you get something, you multiply with 365. It's a huge charge. Therefore, this 10 paisa is written off over the life of this one. There are some mathematics about it, there are some accounting procedures. But the fact remains that this guy is holding a bond. He starts holding this bond at a loss. This was called the winner's curse. Was means he is called. What is done is he is given a bond of 710, but he does not buy it at 100, he buys it at a premium. So that premium is written up. This is called the winner's curse. Therefore, when this technique was introduced and tested, after the first few auctions, quite a few people did not bid. They said, whatever is the cutoff, we will buy it at the end. And therefore, the data that was generated, the bids that were generated, were not reflecting the actual position. And therefore, they came out with what was called same price bond, or Dutch auction. In the Dutch auction, everybody is given a bid. Wherever the cutoff happens, all are issued at the cutoff price or cutoff yield, and therefore the winner's curse is not there, and therefore there is a better generation of bids. Whoever wants to will come in and get. More than this.